The Breakfast Club.
Now, we got to talk about something, because earlier...
Well, first of all, it's Friday, so you know what that means. It's Freaky Friday!
Now, earlier I was telling you about Gilbert Arenas versus Laura Govan. She had accused him of giving her some STIs, right?
Yes.
And he never ended up having any. Now, if you had sex with somebody and they gave you a sexually transmitted infection, would you tell them?
If someone gave you an STD...
Or would you just never have sex with them again and get treated?
Hold on. If someone gave you an STD, would you tell them that they gave it to you?
Would you let them know, like, hey, just so you know, I went to the doctor and I have da-da-da?
Oh, so would you tell them or would you quietly take the L?
Right. Would you just be like, I'm not saying nothing, I don't know, I'm just never messing with this person again?
Depends on the situation. And the reason I say it depends on the situation, because if it's like you...
If it's not your boyfriend or girlfriend.
Exactly.
If it's somebody you just slept with.
Yeah, if it's just some random, I'm going to quietly take that L, because knowing me, I'd be out there slinging it to all kind of different chicks, so I don't know who gave me what.
You're not sure who you got it from?
I'm not sure.
Could be.
You know
or you could have gave it to that person.
And
if you know you had it, the responsible thing to do is to say, hey, you might want to go get tested. I just went to the doctor.
I mean, if it's curable, that's just you can keep that to yourself. You know, if it's the big one, HIV, AIDS, even herpes, something you can't get rid of, yeah, you got to tell the person. But if it's something you can cure, I'm just going to quietly take that out.
Okay. Well, let us know what you think. 800-585-1051. If you got an STI from somebody, would you let them know? If it's not your boyfriend or girlfriend.
What's the difference between an STI and an STD? That's like ISIS and ISIL?
Well, they just call it, they changed it from STDs. Now they just say sexually transmitted infection.
Oh, okay. Well, it's the world's most dangerous morning show, The Breakfast Club. Breakfast Club is Friday, so you know what that means. It's Freaky Friday!
And we are talking STIs.
Yes, he was talking about Gilbert Arenas, who I think has Instagram thought tendencies. He tweets long Instagram captions.
With lots of hashtags.
With lots of hashtags, lots of words, like an Instagram thought. But what happened with him and Laura, whatever her name is?
She had actually accused him of giving her multiple STIs. Turns out that he didn't give her any because he was clean. Now he was suing her for defamation, and actually he won. So now she has to pay. Okay,
so the question we're asking is, if you were given a STD or STI by somebody, would you confront them or
somebody that is not your boyfriend or girlfriend? Somebody you're just sleeping with casually.
Husband or wife, yeah. Would you confront them or just quietly take the L? Me personally, I would quietly take the L. The reason I quietly take the L, because if I'm having sex with this chick, I'm probably having sex with a whole bunch of other chicks, and I probably don't know where I got the STD or STI from. So why would I ring the alarm on myself?
I think the problem is this. If you tell that person, and that's not somebody you're really close with, that you have something, they're probably going to say they don't have it, even if they do.
Yeah.
And act like they don't know where you got it from, and now you look crazy.
And if it's curable, why say anything? Like, if it's HIV, AIDS, or if it's herpes, something you can't get rid of, yeah, tell them. But if it's gonorrhea, syphilis, chlamydia, keep that to yourself. Nobody got to know.
Right.
You know?
Ugh.
And start wearing condoms, you nasty bastard.
What if somebody gives you crabs?
If somebody gives you crabs,
they better know they have it.
You need to stop having sex with girls from the 70s if you got crabs. Okay, first of all, that is a throwback STI, STD. Crabs is a STI, a sexually transmitted insect. Okay, it's not an infection, it's not a disease. There's no need to have crabs in 2016. That's like using a payphone, bro.
Okay.
Like, who uses a payphone in 2016? That's disgusting. Let's go to the phones.
Hey, what would you do if somebody gave you an STI? Would you tell them?
Yeah, I would have to let them know. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to keep having that person keep spreading around to everybody. I mean, I feel what Charlamagne's saying as far as, like, you know, if it's curable, you know what I'm saying, take the L. But at the same time, I would hate to, know that, I'm part of the reason why this is spread around the whole town.
What if the girl says, you ain't get it from me because I ain't got nothing?
I mean, look, that's always going to be an issue, man. I mean, at the end of the day, you still want to have it in your conscience, like, look, I did what I was supposed to do, you know what I'm saying? I made sure that was known. That way, hopefully they go get their stuff checked out. If they keep on messing around with people after that, then they just nasty, you know what I'm saying? Put it on them. I ain't gonna go out like that myself, you know what I mean?
All right, my brother. Thank you for calling.
That's nice of you. Hey, good morning. Would you tell somebody if you found out you was burning and they gave you something, but it's not somebody that you're close with?
I would definitely tell them.
How would you say it? Pretend Charlamagne just gave you something. What would you say to him?
I gave you something curable, by the way.
He gave you chlamydia.
I would probably not call. I would probably send a text message. And
ooh.
Just, like,
you're going to post that on Instagram.
You burnt me.
I know one thing. If you text me talking about, I gave you an STD, I'm going to send you back the emoji that got the little mask that the Asians be wearing, the surgical mask. I'm going to send you a bunch of those back.
But you'll appreciate knowing, right?
Nope. I'm going to be like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Because if somebody had an STD, wouldn't you want them to tell you?
Not if it's incurable.
You wouldn't want somebody to tell you?
Hey, man, what you don't know won't hurt you. Okay?
It could definitely hurt you. All right, thank you for calling, honey.
Hey, believe it or not, people don't know they're sick until they go to the doctor and the doctor tells them they're sick. So if you go get your HIV/AIDS test, just don't go back for the results, and you'll be fine. Now, 1-800-585-1051. Call us right now. If somebody who's not your significant other gave you a STD or STI, would you tell them or would you quietly take the L? It's the world's most dangerous morning show. It's The Breakfast Club. It's the world's most dangerous morning show, The Breakfast Club. Charlamagne the God, Angela Yee, DJ Envy is on vacation. That was my guy, Fetty Wap. My way. Salute to Patterson, New Jersey, man. Y'all being hard on Fetty Wap in that school in Patterson, okay? East Side High. All right? Much worse things have happened in that school. We saw Lean on Me. Now, Angela Yee,
yes.
It's Friday, so you know what that means.
It's Freaky Friday!
And we're talking about Gilbert Arenas, who has Instagram thought tendencies, and Laura, what's her name?
Laura Govan.
Okay.
Now, apparently, she lost her case to him. He sued her for defamation. She had accused him of giving her STIs. According to him, he said his doctor medical bills always came back clean. So now he won. He said she has to pay $3 million. Now, the question is, if you got an STD from somebody, would you tell them? And that person is not your boyfriend, not your girlfriend, not your husband, not your wife, somebody that you were casually sleeping with. Do you feel like it's your responsibility to let them know so they can get checked out?
No, I'm going to tell you why I keep it to myself. Simply because if I was casually having sex with her, I probably was having casual sex with a lot of different people.
Now, I have a
I don't
suggestion.
know where I got it from.
If you want to tell somebody and you don't want to call them or have that difficult conversation, you can send them an STD e-card. Now, some of them I have
STD
online.
e-card?
Yeah, it's a card. You just let them know. One of them says, your STD results are in. You may not want to sit on my couch. Somebody said, herpes, schmerpes, you might want to get checked right away.
No.
Yeah, so you can send a card just to let somebody know, hey, get checked out.
There's no nice way to tell
sense of humor about this.
There's no nice way to tell somebody you gave them herpes, yo. Herpes is incurable, bro. Like, you're going to have genital warts and breakouts for the rest of your life. Salute to all our listeners out there who have genital warts and breakouts right now.
By the way, I just want to tell you that's a myth because I talked to our girl, Michelle Hope, who's a sexpert.
Michelle got herpes?
No.
Oh.
She talked about herpes, and you might not have outbreaks. She said it depends on your immune system. Some people could have an outbreak once and never have it again ever. Some people could have herpes and not even know it because they never get an outbreak.
Well, salute to all our listeners out there who had
Just
one
so
breakout in their life. You still got herpes. We see that thing on your lip. It's type A. Now let's go to the phones.
Good morning. What would you do if you got an STD from a guy or a girl you were sleeping with? Would you tell them?
I would tell them, but listen to the situation, though. I've been with my girl, my baby mom, for years.
Mm-hmm.
She don't count, bro.
No, let's hear what
No,
happened.
but listen, Charlamagne, listen. If you got to tell her what you would do, too. This like the fourth time I done went in her bag and found some valaciclovir in her bag.
What the
You
hell
went
is
in her
that?
bag and found some type of medication?
Some medication. And I asked her about the first time. She was like, yo, the doctor gave it to me for this rash. And I'm like, a rash? So I immediately went to the doctor. I ain't have no chlamydia, syphilis, or nothing. But the disease that this joint is for, it's for like herpes.
So she has herpes.
I've been with her for years. I never had no outbreak. I never seen no on her, but still.
Maybe she liked the way the pills taste.
Bruh, I never went and got checked for herpes or nothing because I ain't never have an outbreak. So I don't got never had nothing else.
Bro, your girl cheated on you, bro. Your girl cheated on you.
She could have had it before. She could have had it.
She cheated on you, bro, and she got what she deserved. And it's just like
You don't know that that's true because, like I told you before, some people could have herpes and never ever have an outbreak.
If your woman found condoms on you, what you think she would do?
She would spaz out.
So you need to spaz out because you found herpes medication on your woman.
I spazzed and she was like, "Oh no, you trying to play me? I told you what it's for." But why in the world do you got mad refills of this joint though? Like something's going on.
She's probably embarrassed and she doesn't want to tell you, but that's not right because clearly in a relationship that's something that you need to know so you can take whatever preventative measures that you need to.
And you love that herpes infected box.
If I find out she had herpes, that means she gave it to me and knew forever.
Well, just because she has it doesn't mean you'll get it.
I don't have no sympathy for you because you've been having sex with her for a long time knowing that she got this medication. You be in that box enjoying that herpes infected poom poom. So you have a nice day, sir. And you call me when you finally get the word that you got herpes.
But you do have to confront her and tell her, listen, if you have something, you need to tell me because that's not fair to me. You took away my right to choose.
That's a fact.
All right, young Herb, you be cool out here in these streets, all right?
Yeah.
Now,
enjoy the weekend.
By the way,
Young Herbo. Young Herbo.
They do have cards that you can send that are anonymous, too.
Don't you send me no anonymous card telling me I got something.
I'm about to send you one right now.
What's an anonymous card?
An anonymous card letting people know that you might want to go get checked out.
Give me an
so
example.
It doesn't have to come from you.